like boat lost at sea, with no sail, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no stars to be seen. Dum dum bum 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 bum. The world's too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon gravel at my feet. Everything I learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sail, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. The wire furious, I have burned my tongue. From all the promises, too many dreams unsung. And types I didn't take, and path proven true. Is there any way through? Like a boat lost at sea, I'm about to wake sails. Not a you still have your life ahead. We in cold waters, no star to be seen. No things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean. Dum 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 dum. If I paddle hard enough, I fight the wave, try to be tough. Till I belong into the sea. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Bonjour, bonsoir et bondé. Bienvenue dans ce petit live spécial. On va continuer Stray Gods. Donc, j'avais déjà fait en partie, et c'est d'ailleurs sur la chaîne, toute une vidéo sur l'acte 1. Maintenant, on va pouvoir passer enfin à l'acte 2 et voir comment on avance. D'abord, je vais mettre le volume que j'avais enlevé. Confirmer, voilà. Comme ça, vous, normalement, vous avez aussi. Hop, hop. Je vais juste vérifier. Oui, on m'entend bien. Au-dessus de la musique. Parfait. Ni petit bouton partout. C'est plutôt sur l'autre. Mais pour l'instant, on m'entend. Parfait. Je mets le téléphone de côté. Ah. écoutez, moi je suis encore sur le coup d'avoir vu le trailer pour la prochaine saison de Dimension 20 et ça promet. Personnage non humain où ça joue des hermines. Abria comme MJ. Brennan Lee Milligan à la table en tant que joueur, accompagné de Easy Roland, donc déjà ça promet, et Erika Ishii que j'adore. Donc j'ai hâte de voir ce que ça va donner quand elle commence début octobre. Ça a l'air d'être un truc de 10 épisodes en plus, donc ça va occuper un petit moment. Mais là, on est sur autre chose. Stray Dogs. On va continuer le jeu. Alors, où est... Continuer. Parler à Perséphone, ce serait bien. Parler à Pan aussi. De toute façon, c'est un jeu à réplique. Ah, j'aime beaucoup trop Pan. Désolé, j'aime beaucoup trop Pan. Putain, il a un bel arbre.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
Bonne question.
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building, all those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Je ne pense pas quand même.
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace.
Ok, donc c'est leur immeuble à eux.
Hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
Oui, surtout, je dois avouer que avoir l'arbre dans un genre de mare, là, dans un immeuble, c'est pas mal. J'aimerais bien avoir la même chose, mais j'ai pas envie d'avoir tout le coup de l'entretien que ça donnerait dans la vraie vie.
How many idols are there? I've met,
What?
less than 12?
Oui, effectivement, on n'a pas rencontré encore grand-chose.
20, 30... Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I
Oh,
didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all.
oh.
Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some
Certains d'entre
are
nous sont
merely
juste des
immortal,
immortels.
hangers
Des
on.
parasites, oh putain.
Given time.
C'est raciste ça ou pas? Et certains d'entre nous ne sont pas des idoles, mais juste des immortels. Peu, des parasites. Peu. Je sais pas, on va voir.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the weak.
Oui, effectivement, je dois survivre
point.
d'abord. L'Olympe est
I've
caché?
passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here? Or
J'espère que c'était toujours là. Et 4. La déesse de la magie, donc. Oh oui, elles sont magnifiques. Elles sont magnifiques. On a envie de les toucher, les cornes.
It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
J'aime beaucoup le style. Les designs, rien que les personnages, et le contraste avec les décors. J'aime beaucoup, j'aime quand même beaucoup.
Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to a...
Oui, effectivement, il m'a conduit, mais bon, j'étais directement dans le bureau, j'ai pas pu voir tout ça, quoi.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
Oh, lourdeau.
You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
My. Je refuse d'enfreindre les règles pour toi.
Fine. But just so you know, I'm not doing anything that's against the rules. I already have one trial coming.
Oui.
Grace, baby, boobala. Have I ever...
J'aimerais bien savoir ce que ça veut dire boubala.
Not yet.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
Ah bon?
I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even.
Ils habitent dans un reliquaire. Oh putain.
If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A
Une
sorceress
sorcière.
of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
Oh. Oh. C'est quoi un
What is
reliquaire?
this reliquary? Doesn't that have something to do with the bones of saints?
Oui,
or something?
effectivement, il me semble aussi.
Not those relics. Our relics. The relics of ancient gods. Magical treasures collected over thousands of years.
J'avoue que j'aimerais bien un setting JDR là-dedans, quoi. Si je pouvais forcer les joueurs à chanter aussi, ce serait très drôle.
Unsavory like you?
Mais je dois avouer que j'aime bien.
Unsavory like most.
Ça pourrait être un côté Percy Jackson, mais très restreint, moins aventurieux, un peu plus à Urban Shadows.
A rather dull waste of so much amassed knowledge and power, but who am I to judge? I'm not leader of the chorus.
Ok. Et il est dangereux, ce reliquaire?
Relics are off limits. Does that mean they're dangerous?
Some, but I'm not asking you to chase after any of that nonsense. In fact, I'd advise against it.
Ok, pas le faire.
What if
Ok.
one of those relics could help me?
My, such an adventurer you are.
Bah, j'ai ma vie un peu devant. C'est tout devant les yeux là.
She, and I mean this with complete and uncharacteristic seriousness,
Oh,
is
c'est
not
pas
an idol
caractéristique.
you or anyone wishes to cross.
C'est le genre de
This
faveur.
person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart.
Oh, le
One that
cœur.
requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be
J'avoue
absurd.
que ce serait drôle de
The
mettre
man
quelque chose au
has an
feu, quoi.
issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
Bien sûr. C'est tout?
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace.
Oh,
It makes me
oh,
blush.
charmeur.
Well, it's just
I
that
trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with
Oh.
open arms.
Oh. C'est très sournois. C'est vrai, c'est une option que j'ai avec. Mais c'est très
you're saying
sournois.
you can talk me into anything?
Anything you would enter into willingly and with eyes wide open, which covers a great deal.
Ah oui, ça a effectivement pas beaucoup de
That's
détails.
surprisingly ethical of you, Pam.
I find consent wildly attractive, Grace.
Bien. Bien. Eclat peut
This
vraiment m'aider?
Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a mind. She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
Non. Je vais
Think
réfléchir.
about it. But
Mais
no
je ne te promets
promises.
rien.
Marvelous.
Ah,
The gentleman you seek is named Asterion.
Arsene, ça me dit quelque chose.
Quite harmless.
Oui, il me semble qu'il est dans le jeu Hades, Asterion. Il me semble qu'il est dans le
Said no
jeu.
promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those
Asterion, c'est
things.
qui Asterion?
Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Asterion. Asterion. Ouf. Inoffensif, adorable. J'ai peur là. Qu'est-ce que ça va être? Montre-moi le. Oh, putain.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting,
Pourquoi
I don't know, rats.
je suis avec elle?
Yeah.
J'ai
Instead,
pas le souvenir d'avoir demandé d'être avec elle. Pourquoi tu reviens
where the
ici?
hell are we?
It's hard to say.
Freddy, pourquoi est-ce que
We're
t'es là?
going to some kind of library?
That's how Pan described it. He said it was a, what's the word? A reliquary?
That is where relics are kept, like magic items, like when we played D&D.
Ah, ça jouait à
This is
D&D,
nothing
parfait.
like D&D.
Ça
I don't know
pourrait.
about you, Grace, but if a dragon came flying out of that mist, I would not be the least bit surprised.
Je vois.
You're such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Je ne sais rien. Et
Do
en
you
plus,
know anything about this Hecate?
c'est toi la spécialiste, moi je ne sais rien.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind.
Oh.
But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider.
Ouh, c'est bien.
lived alone
Ok,
off
est-ce que
in a
c'est une
little
goth?
corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important.
On est aux
to us.
enfers, c'est
Could
trop
be an
cool.
angle if you talk to her.
Écoute, je suis d'accord. Freddy, tu me plais quand même. Mais le problème, c'est que j'ai décidé de séduire Pan. Donc je ne peux pas. Donc bonne idée.
That sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate, I love your library.
Oui,
So
vas-y,
much
le sas,
knowledge.
vas-y.
Wow.
I bet you'll really appreciate a quality smartass.
I brought you for a reason, right?
We make a fine team, you and I.
À propos de cette
The
idole.
idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No.
Non,
Should
c'est
I?
vrai.
That's the
Ouais, c'est le
Minotaur's
Minotaure,
real
bien sûr.
name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Ah,
Why am I not
Pan, il aide un autre
surprised?
cornu, c'est logique. Tu crois que le Minotaure est dangereux? Ben,
Minotaur.
j'espère pas. Enfin, d'après Pan,
You
non.
don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he
Oh.
needs to stop eating all his girlfriends?
Ah, chut.
Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
Ouais, là c'était pas. On va rentrer. On va oublier cette conversation et on va rentrer.
Out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
Ben oui. Écoute. C'est ma spécialité.
Meddle in love lives. Sweet Talk, the goddess of witchcraft. Freddy, who are you dealing with?
The
La meilleure.
master and sweet talker.
Ouais,
Damn
la meilleure.
straight.
I look forward to seeing you in operation. There's no way at all this could go.
Non,
poorly.
pourquoi t'as dit ça? Il n'y aurait qu'une raison pour que ça tourne mal. Toujours on dit ça et ça va tourner mal. Waouh.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Waouh. Oh.
It's within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you.
Il y a.
Shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
Il y a. Ouais. Il y a un petit effet sur la voix, sans doute pour rajouter le côté un peu éthéré en fer. J'ai l'impression. Peut-être juste un EQ modifié. Je peux entendre un pop dehors. Juste peut-être un EQ, mais effectivement, j'ai l'impression qu'il y a un effet sur la voix, c'est pas naturel. Je me présente.
I am really sorry if we startled you. My name is Grace. We've never met before, but I'm the new muse.
And I'm Freddy.
Je suis une autre fan.
If I broke a rule, I apologize. Pan didn't mention anything about that.
Oui, ce pan, il a l'air.
You are Grace?
Oui, Ah. On revient à une taille plus normale.
Then Calliope is dead.
Ah.
Now I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
Là, on a sa voix normale, donc c'était vraiment pour nous faire peur qu'il y avait cet effet sur la voix. J'aime bien. Personne ne t'a rien dit.
Nobody told you the news? That's rude.
I do not need to be told. It has been written, and thus I know.
Wow.
Has it also been written who murdered Calliope?
Murder? No, Calliope dies in a vehicle crash in your arms. It is written.
Ce n'est pas ce qui s'est passé.
yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Oh mon dieu, non! Le butch s'est trompé. J'ai rien. J'ai rien fait. J'ai rien fait, je le jure. Ou on dirait.
You're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
That is impossible.
Impossible.
I don't know what to tell you.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain. There will be tea.
Oh, s'il y a du thé, c'est bon, je suis d'accord pour m'asseoir. Si tu pouvais reprendre ta forme géante aussi, s'il te plaît, j'aime beaucoup.
Something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
Oui, je sais la... Non, c'est pas la divinité des enfers, mais... faudrait que je retrouve... Est-ce que c'est par rapport aux trois... tu as l'air de s'occuper du destin. Tu as l'air de s'occuper du destin. Est-ce que les trois visages sur son collier, est-ce que ça fait référence aux moires? Peut-être. Je sais pas si les moires sont dans le jeu, mais les trois visages du collier font peut-être référence. On continue. On continue.
I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Tu ne peux pas faire plus vite. Est-ce que je peux voir Atérian? Je suis venu... il y a un point d'interrogation. J'aime les points d'interrogation.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled.
Ah, donc les moires sont là,
I
oui.
must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
The Moi
You
what?
might know them as the Fates. They or any
Vous-
beings of a sufficiently
Les fileuses, je me souviens pas...
powerful
Oui,
power
c'est
to
vrai que c'est des
undo the
fileuses,
order
mais je
of
me souviens
things.
pas de...
That does not sound good.
On va mettre sur pause. Oui, les fileuses, si je me souviens plus du nom des moires. Je sais que c'est lié à un fil. Enfin, pour une fois que ça c'est juste dans le film Disney Hercule. Donc, une qui tire un fil d'aiguille, qu'il sort de l'aiguille pour la vie qui commence, l'autre qui l'étend le long de la vie, et une avec les ciseaux qui coupe au moment où tu meurs. Si je me souviens bien. Et qui se partagent un œil et une dent entre toutes les trois. À voir si ça va être le cas dans le jeu. Je dois avouer que si elles sont toutes les orbites vides avec un seul œil qui se balade, selon comment c'est fait, ça peut être très sympa.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Bon, au moins tu me dis que c'est désolé. Est-ce que je peux voir Astérion?
Actually, I came here to speak to Asterion. If, he is here.
J'espère.
A visitor for Asterion. How strange.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, are we doing guests? Is
Oh,
that a
il est
thing?
adorable.
I didn't know.
Wow, okay.
Il est
But he was
timide.
right.
Il est timide, il est
There
adorable.
was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace. She is our muse from the line of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
C'est Pan qui m'envoie.
I'm here on behalf of Pan. He owes you a favor? Something to do with...
No, shit, that Pan. Nah, never heard of him.
Asterion, of course you know Pan.
No, no idea what he'd want. No, sir, no favours. Nah, not this Minotaur.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time when you leave.
J'ai l'impression de reconnaître cette voix, mais je sais plus qui.
There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. Not this time.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
Oh my. Journal
It
misé.
is written.
Oh, pfft.
Did you hear that?
It
Pan's
is
been all
written.
this way and
C'est
Asterion won't
écrit.
even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Mais
Well,
pourquoi il
they
t'aurait
may have
envoyé là
inside.
pour, en disant
Je
juste que ça
vais
servirait? Parce que c'est vrai, il a juste dit ah t'as juste besoin de lui parler et ça me suffit. Donc il t'enverrait pas là pour résoudre ton truc comme ça. Je fais confiance. Il est temps que j'utilise mes... On va chanter? Ah j'ai pas encore... spoiler, petite annonce, j'ai pas encore l'icône de d'animation chant. Mais elle vient avec un microphone, elle arrive, elle est en cours de préparation. D'après la date, c'est pour début octobre. Je devrais être bon pour avoir toutes mes nouvelles petites animations, toutes mes nouvelles petites apparences. Et là, j'aurai vraiment une apparence pour chanter, ainsi que d'autres qui me serviront en JDR. Il est temps que j'utilise mes pouvoirs. Hecate.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be... do you hear what I'm hearing?
Boum.
Oh, oh.
Ahan. Ahan. Google. Ça veut dire... Ahan. Ça veut dire quoi Ahané. Respirer. Ouf. Waouh. C'est du vieux. C'est vieux ou littéraire. Ça veut dire respirer brillamment. Ok. Ben, peiner à faire quelque chose, haletant après un effort. Voilà, halter. Voilà. Ahané, c'est halter durant un effort. Mais ils auraient pu dire halter. Ok. Je ne connaissais pas ce mot. Donc, aujourd'hui, nous avons appris ce que veut dire ahané. De l'ancien français, ahané. Merci, merci le dictionnaire.
That's run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit?
Wow, c'est tellement de trucs que ça.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you away, alright? I just couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
Et... Oh.
Kate?
Kate.
You don't mean... Oh, that is so cute.
Merci, Freddy.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her.
Oh.
Please, help me tell her.
C'est vrai que là, ça change. Il est mignon, il est timide et tout.
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oui, c'est...
Theseus. But he was a bellend.
J'aime bien, j'ai bien aimé l'air plat qu'il avait, sauf Thésée. Mais c'était un blaireau.
Let me get this straight. You're in love with
Hecate. Avec Hecate.
that Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is...
Oh, regarde, il était... Oh.
Like, she knows everything and she always smells so good. Like, she's so
Bon,
nice
le
to
coup
me,
du...
and she doesn't even
Enfin,
have
je
to
suis
be.
pas sûr.
Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
Oh. Oh, c'est mignon.
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel?
Parler de ses sentiments. Et puis quoi encore?
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes...
Donc renverser une table, ça je comprends. Tuer son chat, par contre, effectivement, ça, oui, c'est impardonnable. Désolé, c'est foutu pour toi. Hein, Désolé mon vieux, mais t'es foutu. Tuer son chat, ça ne se fait pas, voilà. Hein. Et dire que la viande a parfois des nerfs et j'aime pas ça, oui, ça je comprends. Moi aussi, j'aime pas trop les nerfs.
meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
La même réaction.
I panicked. I'm just not good at words.
C'était un petit chat. C'est pire. Est-ce que c'était un chaton? C'est pire. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Tu l'as pas vu et t'as marché dessus? Je sais.
Really not good.
Pourquoi
Do you
Kat?
really call Hecate Kate? Off topic, I know, but I have to ask.
Well, sometimes she has to go into the mortal world for a short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, you know, a new identity.
Oui, logique. Parce que ça s'appelait
she should
KT
give her
à New York.
And
À New
you
York, en fait, ça le fait, je pense. Je pense qu'ils ont suffisamment de gens bizarres.
She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
Wow, elle a l'air assez neutre. Enfin, j'aime bien le deadpan comme ça, le pince sans rire. Admettons que je t'aide.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate.
Oui. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire?
What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful.
Oh.
All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know?
Ah.
Please say you'll help me.
Il se passe... Ouf. Ça te paraît pas bizarre? Ah, il y a un petit point d'interrogation dont je vais cliquer dessus. Mais je sais pas. Qu'est-ce que je vais faire en retour?
And you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never
Oh.
thought anyone would ask.
Un petit
But I'll
trou.
tell you. Even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Oh. Je vais le dire après. Il se passe quoi?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me. But
Oh.
just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it.
Oui.
I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
Ça te paraît
I
pas
don't
bizarre?
know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping him woo her with my powers.
Mais non, ça peut être sympa. Ça dépend le style de chanson que ça va être.
Don't want to do. You can only make them say what's in their heart.
Yeah, that's the part I can't do.
Écoute, je vais utiliser ma... Pour une fois, je l'ai donc. Écoute, il est trop mignon. Il est trop... Ah, moi, je veux l'aider,
Okay.
moi.
I have an idea.
You do? Well, you do?
You, my bullish friend, are gonna sing your little heart out.
Grace always has the best ideas.
Merci, Freddy, d'être ma pop-up girl.
Vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak
Oh, un dan... Je suis plus un danseur. J'ai du mal à l'imaginer gracieux. Je vais augmenter le volume un petit peu. Pour moi. Oh.
You cast a spell on me.
Oh.
Literally, obviously.
Oh, c'est déjà ça. J'ai arrêté. J'aime pas arrêter en plein tour, mais là, c'était un trop juste. J'aime beaucoup. Je me suis dit au départ, you cast a spell on me, I put a spell on you. Du Streaming Jayhawk, I put a spell on you, cause you're mine. Et et voilà, métaphoriquement bien sûr, ça commence parfaitement bien.
I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be.
Oh mon dieu.
You put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically.
Essaye de faire un compliment.
Just that metaphorically,
Il a dit, on aurait dû l'aider un peu.
Okay, what are some of the things you love about her?
Oh, c'est mignon, c'est... Ah, c'est Roméo et Juliette. La balcon.
Hecate, with you there's so much to love. Oh, I'm not saying you're fat.
Something she doesn't know about herself.
Okay, T, to me, you know you in rapture
Ooh, good word.
is your pallid skin. Your lips are so thin. Your love of books.
No.
Asterian, I have but one thought. Why is it that you seem so distraught? Are you saying
Oh.
in love with
Oh, elle a compris, elle a compris, elle a compris.
possibly? Really? Oh, you're doing great.
Ah,
Give
non.
it another go.
Au moins...
You've cast a spell on me.
Hein,
It's a feeling that's killing me.
ouais.
But let's say categorically. Okay.
J'ai essayé... Ouais, ok.
You and me.
Ok, je sais pas si... Enfin, si c'est la bonne solution, j'en ai rien entendu parler, mais... J'ai envie de le... J'ai envie de l'en continuer, ce Minotaur, à voir comment il va s'y prendre.
It sounds juvenile, but that name makes me smile. I've always wanted to tell you. Anyways, as friends, I'm only a fraction of what I can be. I mean, I'll still make you tea, but don't you want more
Rosanity.
than tea?
Oh.
Is this what you truly wish?
Oh non, les nuls.
This love could easily fall through. Imagine if we ceased to be. It's a possibility. Don't you
Oh.
Oh god, he's looking pretty bad.
Hecate, it could be this spell on me has blinded my eyes from what you can see. If there's even the smallest possibility of losing you somehow, I'll take it back.
Freddy, aide-le, intervenir faut... ce n'est pas si terrible.
Please rescue me.
Stand back, there's nothing to see. Everyone move along. It's a poor crash of a song.
But you're wrong, make no apology. See, she hasn't disappeared. She is standing right here.
I know when I stand next to you, I don't feel like such a freak. I know you feel that
Oh.
way too. You're not like other gods. My love, what
Tu n'es pas comme les autres dieux.
that we're here. Us outsiders should cheer
Et-
that we found each other.
T'es un meilleur danseur, on va devoir danser.
Oh, was that good? Hey, will you dance with me? Oh, never mind. You know, this
Ça
is
fait un
the
peu Belle et
first
la
time
Bête,
I've
son
been
design.
able to dance
Maintenant,
with
je me rends compte avec le truc.
Yes, twirl!
Who thought a ball could live under a shell? I don't need your answer, you know me too well. This love is my truth, and I know in my soul that the magic in here is beyond our control.
Oh.
True, there's a part of me that yearns for more. If I had my pick, it'd be you I adore.
Oh.
Not all this written, powers greater than fate. Give meaning to what the world puts on our plate.
Freddy, c'est moi.
This could all go astray.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh.
He's bared his soul, so what's the debate? Will you let him in before it's too late?
Il mérite une histoire d'amour. Allez. Je suis pas mal dans le vert avec ce perso, donc autant aller dans le vert. Sa tête. J'aime trop sa tête, à ce Minotaur.
Astarion,
Ah, c'était un.
Kate?
it seems
Oh.
you've cast a spell on me.
Ouh.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written.
Ah bon?
You've cast a spell on me to think I shall have my own story.
Oui.
You've cast a spell on me, and we shall write it together.
Oui, ça c'est bien.
Cast a spell on me, a tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me,
De gloire.
but
Ok.
do we have enough leather?
What?
Cast a spell on
Assez de cuir. Pourquoi assez de cuir? Je la comprends pas celle-là. Pourquoi assez de cuir? Oh. Ah, elle a des clés.
Well, that was diverting.
Is-
You felt this way the entire time, Astarion, and you said nothing?
I didn't think I was worthy.
Oh.
I mean, look at me. I'm only, you know, half a man.
You have been
Oh.
a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Astarion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more.
Oh.
As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Ce n'était... je dois avouer que j'ai un petit côté troll, un petit côté... comme on dit en Alsace, je suis un peu frare. Et je dois avouer que ce n'est pas écrit, c'est typiquement ce n'était pas écrit, c'est typiquement ce que je dirais.
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it?
Ah non, j'aurais pas dit sur ce
Of
ton.
course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterian's feelings until he spoke them to me.
What?
You knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
Voilà. C'est c'est toujours bizarre de parler des trucs où t'as les persos qui voient le futur. Je suis heureuse que ça ait marché, tu pourras m'aider en retour. Je suis heureuse.
I'm glad to see someone happy, finally.
That would be me.
I
Oh.
am also not displeased by this course of events.
Oh.
Wow, look at you. Living the wildlife.
Come, Asterian, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Oh my.
Hey, wait for me outside, yeah?
Oui. Effectivement.
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
Meant to be.
I'm sure
Ok.
it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, when I tell you.
Voilà, respire.
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Ah, j'aurais bien aimé voir tes vêtements plus. Ça va bien?
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which
Oh, ils sont mignons.
neither of us are good at. Right, so I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
Ah, ça, je ne le savais pas.
We didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the
Ouh.
night she died?
Attends, intéressant.
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she broke in somehow.
Putain, c'est vrai que nous sommes dans une affaire pour résoudre un meurtre. Plutôt que de voir juste des chansons de romance.
Thing is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
Le
Did you
reliquaire
say
des
the
hommes.
reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms,
Des
cameras?
caméras.
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know, magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It
C'est
was
bien ça.
set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Il s'est passé quelque chose. Ok. Mais comment elle est
Alarms
rentrée?
don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Well, Calliope did. She got in somehow.
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from? Whatever Calliope did here, it was
Oui, c'est
enough
vrai,
to
d'où
set
est-ce qu'il
off the
vient?
alarms. That's all I know.
Les gens.
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one but couldn't find it before.
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used.
Je ne peux rien, je ne peux pas nier ni confirmer. Comment tu sais qu'elle n'a rien pris?
No, Calliope didn't touch or take anything.
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book.
Oh.
She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got
Ath-
involved?
Yeah, when
Oh.
Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Donc Athéna sait ce qui s'est
Athena knows
passé.
what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Ouh.
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's she's not the chatty type, you know. She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted.
J'aime pas
She
Athéna là.
swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
Non, effectivement, c'est surtout que les vengeresses et autres. Faut se méfier d'Athéna quand même dans la.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
Oui, bonne question.
No? If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her.
Ok.
All I know is that she was bleeding bad.
Ok.
I don't
Elle
know
était.
why.
Ok.
I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Bon. Deux choses. Donc déjà, quand elle est venue dans le reliquaire, elle était déjà mourante, elle était déjà blessée. Ok. Donc l'attaque a eu lieu avant qu'elle aille au reliquaire. Et surtout, ce dernier mot, Méduse est là.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Oh, 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 ouf. À quel point elle était blessée.
Calliope have been wounded.
I don't know. Maybe Medusa did it. Probably not, though. You know, I never saw Medusa near the reliquary, just out in the fog, so she never even got that close.
Ok.
So whatever happened to Calliope happened inside the reliquary.
I guess. But we don't have anything that would attack anyone. Especially not an idol.
So
Ok.
someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
Donc, est-ce que ça, parce qu'elle est partie quand elle a fouillé. En tout cas, elle était blessée. Mais à quel moment? Mais on ne sait pas quand elle est arrivée s'il était blessé. Je ne sais pas. À voir.
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked.
Seems pretty convenient. Her just out there suddenly.
Yeah, that part's weird. I've never seen her
Ok.
near the reliquary
Donc, je
before.
pense qu'on va
Could
devoir aller voir
Medusa have
Méduse.
broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
Ok.
This means Calliope came here the night
Ah,
she died.
c'était pas traduit.
This
Ok.
is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here.
Ouais.
She might
Encore une fois, un truc pas traduit. Faudrait. C'est dommage pour ceux qui parlent pas anglais.
even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but you know she works for Athena, right? I
Ah,
thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
je fais pas confiance en Athéna. Elle travaille pour Athéna. Je fais pas
If that's all
confiance.
you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone.
C'était écrit. Écoute, t'as qu'à lui dire que c'était écrit, hein, qu'elle soit pas, que t'étais pas là.
You okay there, friendo?
Je pense
I'm
à ça.
just thinking about Calliope. What happened to her here? Whatever
Yeah.
she was trying to do, she probably didn't succeed.
Oui, surtout s'il
She
s'est
ran
fait
from
attaquer
here,
pendant.
dying, maybe straight to our apartment.
Because you were her last hope.
Yeah.
Ouais.
What
Et
if
déjà,
she
comment
had
elle savait
an
où
answer?
t'habitais aussi. Ça, c'est vrai qu'on
She
sait pas.
must have known.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to.
Par contre, le fait que ce soit écrit qu'elle allait mourir au départ dans les bras dans un dissident, mais qu'elle allait mourir dans les bras de Grace et que c'est Grace qui allait de base, ça aurait été important à dire au tribunal que c'était écrit. Que c'était pas comme ça s'est passé, mais c'était écrit, c'était elle la prochaine muse.
Go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Ouais. Ok. Je n'ai pas parlé à Perséphone, j'espère qu'elle ne va pas m'en vouloir.
Pan. I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Bon, est-ce que t'es là, espèce de bouc?
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things?
Oui, enfin, dans un
I
immeuble.
really must thank you,
Donc,
by the by. Asterion is simply
Moi, au départ, je t'aurais plus pensé comme vivant au parc ou ailleurs, pas dans un immeuble, même s'il y a de la végétation.
over the moon, and he's already repaid me
Ah oui, je me disais bien que je reconnaissais ce
select
symbole.
tome from the reliquary.
Tu voulais un livre?
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
Oh, ah, ça sonne tellement bien.
Would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes
Ah oui,
it
t'aimes
all
emmerder
the
Athéna,
more
ça me plaît.
delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Ah, c'est deux options qui sont intéressantes, mais j'ai pas pris ces traits de personnage, donc...
It's quite the
Ah, je peux pas.
coincidence. The place you sent me just happens to be the place Calliope was attacked.
That is quite the coincidence. You must be very grateful.
It's just hard to trust a coincidence that big.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the reliquary.
Mais tu savais qu'elle y était.
The heart of this is, do you believe me?
Je crois en Ticktorn. Je crois en Ticktorn et j'aimerais te séduire, donc voilà.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? This tit for tat, back and forth.
I'll enjoy it if you're enjoying it.
Oh.
I'm not enjoying it.
Oh my, aren't you a delight? Even if you haven't answered the question, don't think I didn't notice.
Oh.
I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall.
Ouh.
If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
Dommage.
What if I discover you're lying to me after all?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
Ok.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. If I can make a suggestion, live the high life. Throw caution to the wind.
Oh my.
That's your suggestion?
And why not? It's the same as when I first met you, Grace. You can enjoy being an idol. Simply follow my lead.
Ok. Oh. Oh. Bah pourquoi pas.
Why not?
See now, this is why I like you. Such a sense of the inappropriate.
Oh, les yeux jaunes du pouvoir. Chanson. Dun, dun, dun.
It is an ugly business living among the gods. You'll always twist an arm, even if you're trying not to. And so I say, let's do it. The world, it needs that guy who is prepared to move the pieces in from every side. All of the world's on the edge of a knife. So I choose partying. There's no need for strife.
Oui.
So dance, little Gracie, come, won't you dance? Only so much of your life's in your hands.
Oui, surtout en ce moment.
I helped you, the rest is chance. So come on, let's have this dance. So what, the call was close. We're both alive and well. We'll live to fight another day, as far as I can tell.
Oh.
Even if you don't, and I expect you won't, I promise you'll be glad you spent the night with me.
Ok, ça c'était pas cool.
So dance, little Gracie, come, won't you dance?
J'avais pas remarqué avant que sa cravate était déformée, enfin était pas bien mise. Tu as un peu ruiné les choses là, Pan. Pas bien, pas bien, pas cool man, pas cool mec.
I'm such a fool. I believed I meant more to you. Guess all I am is a piece, a pawn, and you won't care when I'm gone.
Don't be like that, Grace. We both know this is who I am. I can't change, so take it or leave it. I won't repeat it.
It's ok.
I'm only here for the dance.
Ouais, l'épicurisme ça va bien 2 secondes, mais bon. Oui.
You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
I've seen this story many times, Grace. I've told this story many times.
Ouh, un peu à destin
And
là.
it
c'est
always
vrai.
ends the same way. You're hoping to find Medusa, I expect.
Par contre, c'est vrai que t'en sais beaucoup hein, quand même. Hein.
And how do you even know about that?
I'm just trying to be helpful, Grace. In my way.
Mais si tu pouvais me dire comment tu le savais, ça m'aiderait beaucoup, moi, à te faire confiance.
Club appropriately named the Viper's Nest.
Bien sûr que c'est le nid de vipère. Oh,
But do be careful if you call on her, Grace. Medusa is a hideous monster and should be treated as such.
Ok. Ok. Au revoir. T'as un peu ruiné les choses. Jour 3, ok. Faire les Freddy. J'espère que c'est pas timé. Mais on va parler à Perséphone quand même. Parce que là, ça fait un petit moment. Ah non, je vais vite mettre un petit peu en pause. Pour le temps d'aller me rechercher de l'eau. Et je reviens dans 2 minutes. Et bienvenue. Donc, on va parler à Perséphone.
Oh, back already, are you? It's just as well.
Back already?
Called in some favors.
Déjà de retour? J'ai passé un jour quand même sans te voir. Ok, donc ça a pas l'air d'être timé, ça fait plaisir. Si elle a cette réaction, alors ça fait un jour.
Just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to.
Ok.
Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Let me offer an alternative to your Pan theory.
Et si
What
c'était...
about Medusa?
So my sources are correct. You have been running around doing things on your own.
Bien sûr.
Yeah, maybe I should bring you up to date.
Ok.
Medusa was at the reliquary that night. You don't intend
Ok,
to
donc
confront
la
her
discussion va être
directly, do you?
différente selon les informations que j'ai. Ok. Mais...
You think I shouldn't? How else will I find out why she was there?
There's always a way, Grace. Asking someone directly isn't the only method. Confronting Medusa should be your last
Ok,
resort.
j'ai l'impression qu'il y a eu un cut
For
là
now,
assez
I'd
rapide
say
là.
looking into Pan's involvement is more important.
Ok.
I want to send you to a party, Grace, one Aphrodite is holding. She
Oh.
and Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really
Moi
up
je
to.
pense pas, Sylvie. Parce qu'on peut l'aimer.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I
Ne nous entendons pas
don't
vraiment.
get along.
Dommage.
Like how you and Apollo don't get along?
Even more intensely than that. I once said some things about her husband. They were true, but unwelcome.
Ok.
Suffice it to say, if I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's...
Ça en fait,
secrets
je
would be
comprends
the
qu'il y a besoin de
last
plusieurs
thing on
playthroughs
her
pour tout voir parce qu'il y a l'air d'en avoir des petites choses dedans.
Why a party? Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful. She holds it from time to time and always asked Calliope to attend, but Calliope never would. You can put two and
Oh,
two
dommage.
together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan is really up to.
Ok. et Méduse.
Wouldn't it be better if I checked out Medusa instead?
So you somehow discovered where to find her?
I have my ways.
I won't stop you, but the party is a better place to start.
One wild party with a goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You
Ah.
mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha.
Ok, donc ce sera déprimant. Ce sera dépressif. Ok. J'aime bien quand on dit Apollo et tout de suite on sait que, ok, ce sera dépressif. Ah, on peut lui parler directement. Mais on va aller là. On va aller à la fête. On va faire la fête. Ça va être un truc comme ça. Putain, même à la fête, t'es toujours presque à poil, toujours ton. On voit toujours tes abdos.
Fancy party?
Range tes abdos dans tes poches.
Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was
Ah,
supposed
donc
to be
tout ça, ça doit être des
feeling
dieux. J'aimerais bien savoir qui ils sont comme dieux, quoi.
Hello, Grace.
Bonjour.
here.
Oui,
To be
moment de
honest,
silence
I'm
gênant.
surprised to see you here.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not surprised?
Ça ne me dit rien,
I like
Shivaï.
the sound of that. What am I missing?
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No déjà vu, recollections that aren't your own?
No.
Pas que je sache,
I
pas
have?
encore.
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Et est-ce que je deviendrai Calliope? Personne ne m'a parlé de ça.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
New idols are usually chosen. You would know about this already, except...
Except Calliope was murdered.
Well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
Oh, putain, en plus. Ouais, question importante. Est-ce que je deviendrai Calliope?
You're saying
Maury.
I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
Oui, ce serait bien d'en parler.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World.
Ah,
She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
la transmission de son... Ok, donc on est à une soirée... Est-ce qu'on est à une soirée où on va voir Aphrodite se suicider?
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
in front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace, to make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye, at least for a while.
C'est extrêmement étrange. C'est tout ce que je dirais là-dessus. Elle l'a déjà fait?
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think, perhaps fifth.
So every time the veil, whatever you call it, when it starts to lift,
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. While she still remembers it.
Ok, c'est pas globe, c'est pas globe. Pour être honnête. Calliope n'était pas d'accord.
Persephone said Calliope always refused to come to these parties.
She refused on principle. Everything Calliope did was on principle. She believed Aphrodite was indulging her sadness, wallowing in it. She thought Aphrodite should try harder. It was a point of contention between them.
Ok.
Aphrodite will be grateful you're here. Trust me.
Ok. Et toi, tu es d'accord?
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually, you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually, you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse.
Ok.
If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Ok. Je dois avouer que cette idée ne me plaît pas du tout.
I don't like the whole idea.
You want her help, don't you?
Yes, but...
At least speak with Aphrodite before you make a final decision.
Ok.
She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling, je sais pas pourquoi mingling, ça a toujours un son particulier.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like.
Non, non, je veux voir Eros.
Try to relax.
Il est simple, il a l'air
Sure, yeah.
sympa, Eros.
That's what this
Toi, tu
party's
me
for,
déprimes un
right?
peu, voilà. Apollon, tu me déprimes un peu, donc on va parler à Eros. Qui va sans doute me déprimer aussi, parce qu'on va parler de sa mère qui veut se suicider.
Grace.
C'est... Bon, bref, je comprends, ils ont pas forcément le temps, ils ont pas le temps de faire tout plein de personnages, etc. Mais je trouve ça dommage que ce soit tous les autres divinités, là, ce soit des persos génériques à la grecque. Plutôt que d'y avoir d'autres, par contre. On a les personnages principaux, les suspects, ils sont tous un peu en tenue particulière avec une personnalité. Et t'as juste effectivement les personnages, alors qu'ils sont censés être peu nombreux, t'as juste, voilà, c'est des copies, quoi. Je trouve ça un peu moins drôle.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Ok, je suis d'accord. Vas-y. J'aurais bien aimé être un peu plus confortable, mais vas-y, je pense que t'as suffisamment de masse pour que ça fasse du bien.
Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much you have no idea.
Non, clairement. Tu vas bien?
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never...
Oui, effectivement, si tu l'as fait 400 fois, c'est qu'à chaque fois ça revient, ça ne marche pas.
Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
C'est vraiment la semaine où il y a tout qui se passe, quoi. La semaine où il y a Calliope qui meurt, c'est vraiment la semaine où il y a tout qui se passe, quoi.
Hey, I understand. This can't be easy.
She's the one who is suffering. I shouldn't be complaining. I just hate this. I'm there every day, going through it all with her. The nightmares, the panic attacks, the weeks when she just won't get out of bed. I'm there when she forgets the war's over, and I hold her until the screaming stops. Me. I do that.
That sounds awful.
Ouais.
And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all.
Again. J'avoue que c'est un jeu où effectivement il y a beaucoup. Le doublage doit vraiment être fort. Bon, en même temps, vu le casting qu'ils ont, c'est que des beaux noms. Mais là, c'est vraiment effectivement un truc qui doit être un gros casting, parce que là, effectivement, c'est pour quasiment tout à la voix. Parce que c'est pas des personnages animés, c'est plus des personnages de cartoon qui ont quelques expressions de temps en temps, mais on n'a pas d'expressions, on va dire, d'acteurs. On voit pas le visage qui change, on a juste des expressions posées là, comme ça. Donc ça joue beaucoup sur la voix. Et je trouve que pour l'instant, ils font un super boulot au niveau des tons. Qu'est-il arrivé à Aphrodite?
What happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't usually talk about it, but I know you don't mean any harm.
What happened is that Brother Ares happened.
Ah.
He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see. So he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one.
Ah.
He found some
Je n'aime pas ça.
mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy. And he told them about the idols.
Oh merde, oh merde, oh merde.
Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
No. Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Ouais.
They tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the jackbooted
Je n'ai pas la bonne expression pour ça, mais wow.
With their enemies. That's what saved her.
Ouf. Un deal avec les ennemis. C'était quoi ce marché?
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world.
Ok.
Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Is there no other way?
C'est lourd.
Really need
C'est lourd.
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Some of the idols have committed suicide. They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
What happens?
What you'd expect. They're gone. Forever. Mother says she can't do that. She won't. Not until she sees Hephaestus again, I suspect.
Ah.
Not that what's happening here is anything casual. She still has to die for a while.
J'ai peur que... Je ne sais pas qui est au casting, mais j'ai cette peur que Héphaïstos ne soit pas au casting. Désolé. C'est pas... C'est pas joyeux tout ça. Ok. Tu n'as pas l'air
You
d'approuver.
sound like you don't approve of what Aphrodite's doing.
What I want is for her to not hurt anymore. What I want is for this to end. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
Oh.
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
It's not up to me, Eros. I can't make that decision for her.
I know. Neither can I. I was only hoping Aphrodite could make that decision for herself, if she was inspired.
I don't know.
It's a lot to ask. I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
On va parler un peu à Apollon. Juste pour... plutôt que de t'attendre Aphrodite tout de suite, juste pour voir.
People, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them.
Ouais.
Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all.
Et inversement.
Or they me.
Tu n'as pas l'air à
You
ton
don't
aise.
enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much out
Ouais,
of place.
bon, comme l'oncle bourré, c'est à peu près ça. Pourquoi ne pas les
Why
éviter?
come at all? You don't have to see other idols, do you?
Well, there's the chorus, and we're not allowed to leave the city. Other than that, avoiding everyone was the plan. Until a certain someone made me sing.
Ah, ok. Vous êtes obligés de... Voilà, vous êtes tous interdits de quitter la ville, ok. Est-ce que ça fait partie du deal? Parce que pour des dieux, vous avez quand même assez peu de pouvoir.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Ouh.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I
Ça
think
reste
he's
sa mère.
followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
Oh.
I should get back out there.
Oui, je vais arrêter cette conversation. Cette conversation devient un peu trop grave, je vais arrêter tout de suite. On va attendre Aphrodite. Confirmé. Ah, est-ce que c'est elle la prochaine possible?
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you.
Oh.
Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is.
Oh. Tu aurais pu m'inviter, heureuse de te rencontrer de nouveau. On peut parler en privé ou heureuse de... Et après maintenant moi je me dis mais... qu'est-ce que ça va donner pour la personne à qui elle va transmettre? Parce que si elle arrête, elle dit... Mais what que ça veut dire que tu n'auras pas à devenir une divinité, je sais pas. Comment elle va se ressentir après? On va être poli, heureuse de te rencontrer.
To meet you, Aphrodite. Properly this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh! What manners I have. Grace, Grace. Meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus. And yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you,
Ok.
Grace.
C'est un peu trop sur le nez. Ah. Ah. Tu es d'accord avec ça? Tu as été choisi, enchanté. Tu as été choisi, tu es d'accord avec ça? Tu as été tu es d'accord?
Hi. So, you're okay with this? You know what's gonna happen?
Of course. We've been working together, preparing for, what, 6 months now? Has it only been that long?
Must be nice to be prepared.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Lady Aphrodite told me. I should have thought about that.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Okay.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
Je suis
I
désolé.
just want to say, I'm really sorry that this happened to you, that you need to do this.
Je pense que je vais arrêter après cette scène parce que c'est assez.
A babe in our dreary world, and yet already possessed of such earnest purpose.
She takes this task seriously, Aphrodite.
Apollo!
Oh.
You've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case.
Ah oui, bah surtout que tu l'as déjà fait plusieurs
As for
fois.
you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
Oublié.
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
An escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know.
Off.
Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Ouf. Ouf. Apollon, on va vite parler juste pour voir ce que si tu dis quelque chose qui a changé.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'd do now.
Oui,
Two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest.
At which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
Or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
I should get back out there.
Vénus.
I want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
Okay.
It's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
Ma situation est un peu différente de la tienne, on va dire. Légèrement, ma situation est légèrement différente de la tienne. C'est arrivé très vite, pas vraiment non, j'étais terrifié.
I was so scared at the time, I didn't know what to think. I had no idea who Calliope really was.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
Comment tu l'as rencontrée?
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress.
Ouais.
And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
Ouais.
That's it? Just like that?
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Tu t'appelles vraiment?
It's really Venus, huh?
Everybody asks me that. Even the other idols. Maybe that's why Lady Aphrodite noticed me in the first place.
Ouais, juste à cause de ton nom.
She says it was fated to be. I say it's because my mama was a diehard hippie.
Possible. Tu es sûr?
You said earlier you're okay with all this, but how can you be?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace. She won't let you see how much. Eros called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't know where she was. She's a good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
I get that you want to help Aphrodite, but do you really want to be her? To be an idol?
At first I thought, wow, this is too good to be true. Who wouldn't want to be a god? Later I realized they're not all powerful. They don't know everything. They're lost. Do I want to be that? Will I be that when the memories return? I don't know.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady Aphrodite needs me. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been, maybe things will be different.
Ouais. Commencer le rituel. Je pense qu'on va essayer de la faire vivre, je pense. Je pense que c'est un choix qui va dépendre de... C'est... Ouf, 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 ouf. Parce que on sait, ça va continuer quoi. Je sais pas quoi faire. Est-ce que je la convainc de vivre? Est-ce que je... Attends. On va faire ça. Eros, tu m'as accueilli avec un câlin dès que tu m'as vu. Donc je vais essayer de faire ce que tu veux. Je vais essayer de la convaincre de rester en vie. Confirmé.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long,
but
in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go,
mais à chaque fois tu fais la même chose. Enfin oui, effectivement, t'as essayé de magie, psychothérapie, etc. Mais à chaque fois, ça fait bizarre.
This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided. We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong.
Ouf, ça commence bien. Ça commence bien.
Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading.
Tout ça à cause de ce putain d'Ares.
Standing by, before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. We sought shelter from the shadows, but were soon ripped from the dark. Those mortal souls that ended us.
Oh, c'est la faute de... J'aurais dû faire se concentrer sur la trahison, parce que c'est la faute d'Ares, putain.
They chased me down and threw me in a cage, held me prisoner for so long. I thought I'd win their hearts again.
Je sais vraiment pas quoi faire. Non, je sais vraiment pas quoi choisir. Ouais, ton mari que tu détestais. Oui.
Secret weapon, so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave.
Ok, arrête, ça ne sert à rien, tant pis. On y va. On y va, allez hop.
Gotta say that I'm amazed I held my tongue for so long. Not such a fan of this old plan, but who's to say that you're wrong? Now shoulda gotta erase a memory when there's no chance of changing history. This guy that sacrificed his life so you can live in his place. Wish he'd drop by, cause man, I'd die to see the look on his face. You try to hide from your reality, but then come back with regularity. And if you notice a disparity, then what's the meaning of his legacy? Everybody. Who gives a damn about your suffering? Everybody. Who wants to see you be yourself again? Everybody. Who feels your pain in case you're wondering? Everybody. You got the time, but it's the stuttering. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
Merci d'avoir fait du rock pour le moment sauvage comme ça. Ah, elle avait une petite chili. Non, 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 non.
I can't place your face, so let me give you a hand. An idol should embrace the things they don't understand. And you don't get it. My mind's a falling city, buildings crumbling down. What is more the pity? All I hear is the sound. Bombs blanketing the ground. A screaming so profound. And you want to play around. Will you offend? Everybody is insulted by your acrimony. Everybody wants to wallow in my testimony. Everybody. So who is ready for the ceremony? Everybody. I'll be siding with the everybody.
Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
I never thought you'd let it get this way. I stood by watching what we've built decay.
Allez,
We're
Eros.
just pretending that the ending is near. Mother, isn't it clear?
Your family's here. Everybody. Oh, everybody. Feeling you, everybody. Need to be everybody. I need to everybody. Allez, on va la pousser. Everybody. Don't want to want to fall. Everybody. I will have the door. Everybody. More. Anybody. See me for to see you. All in love. Ok, je crois que j'ai bien... Vers la fin, je crois que j'ai bien réussi à avoir la mélodie avec, j'espère. J'étais pas trop discordant avec.
Mother, is it true?
Oh.
You've chosen to...
Live. I have chosen to live.
Ouh. 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 Et il sourit, le Apollon, c'est rare, il faut le souligner. Ouh.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
Vous l'affronterez ensemble. Ouais, ça me semble la bonne solution.
Together as a family.
Ouais.
If there's any chance, Mother, any at all, this is it.
I know, my loves. I hope you're right. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
I'm not sure. Calliope was attacked at the reliquary, so it had to be someone who had access.
So that's where she went.
Calliope came to see us that night. She was agitated,
Okay.
frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why.
She said she had a plan. That must have been the reliquary.
She was frightened, so she knew this was gonna happen. It wasn't a surprise.
Unless she was talking about something else.
That seems unlikely, love. If only we'd known she intended to go to the reliquary, of all places.
I thought she meant, you know, one of her usual plans.
I'm afraid I can't offer much help, Grace. Few have access to the reliquary. I certainly do not, and I don't know who does. If Medusa was there, I'd ask her why and how. There are always motives lurking within her motives.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
Ouf. Ouf, ça se termine bien.
So, did they have anything helpful? Medusa. That's a rather dark name to unearth. Are you thinking of seeking her out?
I have to. How else will I find out what she knows?
You need to be careful, Grace. Medusa is not to be toyed with. Athena employs her as a spy master.
Oft.
A hound to do her bidding. A vicious hound at that.
Bien sûr.
Athena's not
Ça peut jamais être un gentil chien.
Where to find Medusa. I can't say for certain who would know. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
Oh, je le suis.
What you said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If I might suggest, speak with Persephone about it when you get a chance. It might be good for you.
You think she could help? Persephone?
Persephone and I have our problems, but I can't deny she is insightful. She'll surprise you.
I might do that. Thanks.
Ok. Moi aussi, je suis désolé. Tout ça. Tu ne t'en tireras pas aussi facilement. Tout ça, moi aussi, je suis désolé. J'en suis.
What do you mean, all this? Saving my life? Helping find your friend's murderer?
When we met, I said I would just make things worse. And I was right.
You haven't. Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
Give my regards to Persephone when you see her.
Ah, de retour automatique. Ok, pas le choix.
So dramatic. And well done, by the way. You may be the very first person ever to talk sense into Aphrodite.
Why didn't you tell me what it was really all about?
The party? Or the veil lifting, and Calliope's memories eventually returning?
Yeah, either.
Oui, pourquoi?
It's not something you can prepare for. I thought this was the best way. I remember the last time I passed on my Eidolon. 1952. I was married to, well, I'd say you'd call him a gangster. More of a thug. A mean, vicious little thug. Persephone saved me from him. Tore his head clean off. But not before he fired a shotgun into her chest. My chest? Whatever.
Do you remember who you were before?
I still am her. Chastity, that is. You can see why I switched names.
Oui.
I remember being disgusted I was ever that weak. Persephone made me strong. But it never really goes away. We all have our sordid history, our personal horrors, building up like sediment around our souls. You can't let it bury you, Grace. You are the only one who can keep your head afloat.
Ok. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, good to know. Thanks.
Si je pouvais avoir un trouble ou une romance pas... Une romance folie, ce serait sympa, mais malheureusement, j'ai l'impression qu'on peut en faire qu'un seul par route. Un seul par route. Ok. Et je pense que je vais m'arrêter là. Tape. Menu principal. Dom dom. Dom dom. Merci s'il y a encore des gens d'être là. Lancer un rêve. Ouais. Je pense qu'on va y aller. Je pense pas qu'il y ait... Je regarde qui est disponible. Qui est-ce qui est en live? Là, donc je vais pas faire de live, je vais juste arrêter. Bah écoutez, je vous souhaite une bonne nuit pour ceux qui sont là. Et je vous dis que les dés vous créent de bons dramas.